What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound, and I do have a new song out recently called Don't Forget About Me, the Supernova version, so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. Okay, guys, let's jump into these new Conclave Arcana promo cards that will be only available during the pre-sale. So let's just dive into the rare first, and then we'll get into the legendary. And then I want to talk about some of these new abilities because they actually did not share what these abilities are, although they did share a list of new abilities. So I'm going to put my speculation hat on and see if we can figure it out. Okay, so Arcane Skinwalker is the rare one. This is going to be 8 mana, 4 armor, 6 health, 3 speed, 3 magic damage. It has this kind of faces new ability. It has Inspire, it has Camouflage, and it has Silence. I gotta say, I'm not as impressed with this one. I mean, I don't know what this ability is. Well, I'll get into it in a second. But it's like, it just seems okay. Like 8 mana is really expensive. Like 6 mana would be so much better. Because it's not like it got, it has a ton of like meat on it either. Like, yes, sure, it has some armor. It's not super fast or super slow. It's kind of like 3 is just like a weird speed for me, right? But I guess it's more versatile. And then 3 magic damage for 8 mana. I don't know. Yes, it is a great support card. It can hide with Camouflage, offers Inspire and Silence. So, and it is neutral, so, it does have that, but it's not Grim Bardoon Smith, right? So I don't know, to me, like, it doesn't have that oomph there. Now, when we go to Gramml the Hunger, this is the legendary card, 11 mana, so it is a giant and susceptible to giant killer. And here's the thing, it's a giant only in mana, because it has 1 armor, 7 health points, 3 speed. But obviously the cool thing here is that it is, at least from my understanding, the first triple attack unit, right? 2 magic damage, 2 range damage, and 2 melee damage. Now, with the charge ability, it can attack its melee from anywhere, which means you can put it anywhere in your lineup. And, just skipping to the end here, it does have Camouflage, so it will be hiding, and some, a card that, I guess wouldn't be susceptible right away unless Scattershot. Speaking of Scattershot, it does have Scattershot as well, which means that your magic damage and range damage are going to go randomly, right? And so I look at this and I'm just like, oh man, it would be awesome if this card could do 6 damage to one specific card every turn, but now you're going to get 4 damage that's kind of randomly placed around, and then 2 damage that you can plan for with the melee attack. Then it has 2 new abilities. It has this like sword kind of like halfway in the ground with like a fire or a flame behind it, as well as the same faces ability. So let's actually talk about these abilities now. If I had to guess, and again, I am literally just guessing here. So if I had to guess based on the new things that they have put out, the new abilities, the faces, the one that makes the most sense for several reasons, right? The faces, so like the picture, would probably be Shapeshift. Now, not only that, right, because, again, the clue from, like, the visual, but the Shapeshift ability means it's treated as all bloodlines, so it can be pulled into any situation. Now, the whole Conclave Arcana, shtick this time is, the same way that, like, Tactics was for Rebellion, is bloodlines, right? So bloodlines or species or racial, whatever, like racial, synergies is what they're going for. So if this is something that's treated as all bloodlines or treated as all whatever that they decide, then it can be pulled into any situation. Now, what makes it weird is that these cards are neutral. So it's like they should be able to be pulled into any situation anyway, right? I don't know. That's just my understanding. But maybe they have more stuff with like the racial things in the future. Whereas like there might be abilities that give like, oh, if your card is this race, then it gets this added bonus. And so and actually that probably is going to be the case based on what we've seen so far, I think. So however it may work, I'm sure there'll be added benefits. But that is my guess for the little faces ability. For the ability with the card. With the sword in the ground, there's 2 that stand out to me, although, again, I'm not really sure which one would make the most sense. You have Final Rest, right? So you got the sword in the ground, so it's kind of like they're buried, but this is the whole allied and enemy abilities that trigger on defeat cannot activate. So that'd be kind of cool if we could, essentially like pause or turn off all of those abilities. The other one that stands out is Resurgence. So it self-resurrects once per battle with 100% health and armor. All magic damage or all magic debuffs are removed. All magic buffs are reapplied. Skips turn, deals 1 physical damage to all units. That is a hell of an ability. So, like, if they were going to give it to a card, I would assume it would probably be one of the best cards in the game to really give it that oomph. But again, the visual of the sword in the ground is the final rest. But I guess you could also apply it to Resurgence a little bit. So we'll see. That is all I have for you guys in this video. Just wanted to I guess we could talk about Gramml the Rhyme. Yeah, I saw a lot of people commenting on this card. It is water, and it's essentially making a non-soothsayer from Rebellion kind of irrelevant. Like 1 mana more, and you not only get the cleanse and tank heal, but you get phase, and I think this is the echo ability. So lots of exciting cards coming in the Conclave Arcana set. But the promo cards, let me know in the comments below. Are these cards that you are planning to go heavily for? Are you going to be buying some card packs, buying some, potentially legendary and alchemist packs just to try and increase your chances of getting these cards? Very curious to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.